Hi, it's John here from Handiwork Games, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial of how to play the Forest Dragon by Rory, age 9. So the first thing we want to do, grab your pack, open it up. You've got your rules there. Obviously, they're your best reference for telling you how to play the game, and this video will help too. We'll put that to one side just now. So we get our cards. Now, we need to decide immediately if we want to play with the Quest Givers expansion. The Quest Givers expansion are the cards with the gold backs on them. If you do want to play with the Quest Givers expansion, and we're going to today, we shuffle all of these cards together. Now, it is really advisable when you get the game for the first time, give the cards a really good shuffle. There's a lot of luck involved in the Forest Dragon by Rory, age 9. And to make sure you get the best game you can, give the cards a really good shuffle. We often do this method of shuffling where we build some little piles and deal out. I'm sure that has a name, this kind of shuffling. I don't know what it is, but we'll deal these out. Doesn't really matter the order in which we deal them in the piles. And then we will put them all together again as the deck, but it just means everything has been really thoroughly mixed up. Right, and next you need to check how many players you've got in your game. For a 2-player game, we lay out 20 cards. For a 3-player game, we lay out 30 cards. For a 4-player game, it's 35 cards. And it tells you in your rule sheet, on the top right hand side of the rule sheet, you can see how many cards you need to lay out. So we'll lay out 20. We like to lay them out in rows of 5. We find that just nice and easy to manage. So 4 rows of 5 for this game. And then you decide which player is going to go first. This often needs to be the youngest player. You might find they have the greatest need to go first. And the first player simply starts by turning over a card. You can pick any card at all in the forest, and you are exploring the forest looking for treasure. So we turn over a card, and we have found the useful log. That's worth 1 point. We put that in front of us in what's called our backpack. That's the area in front of each player. And we now have the choice. Do we turn over another card, or do we stop there? Let's turn over another card. You don't have to go in any order at all. You can pick a card from anywhere in the forest. Let's go for this one. Golden coins, 6 points. Fantastic. So we put those in our backpack. Now we should stop because we've got 7 points at the moment, which is quite a good score for our turn. We should keep those really, but let's keep going. Ooh, berries. Nice. Another 1 point. We can keep going again. Thieving Boggart. The player to your right selects 1 card in your backpack for the Boggart to steal. It is discarded. End your go. So whenever we encounter a monster, it ends our go. And it might take something with it. Now, the Thieving Boggart is one of the more dangerous monsters because it lets another player choose which thing to take. So out of our backpack, if you remember, these are the cards we have. We've got berries for 1 point, useful log for 1 point, golden coins for 6. It's very likely that the other player would choose to take the golden coins, and they go off with the boggart to the side of the forest in an area called the discard area. Now, yeah, it's a good idea to keep the monsters and their treasure together in little mini piles, because if someone is lucky enough to find a bow in the forest, they can shoot the boggart and take the coins on their go. So it's then the next player's go. And they follow the same procedure, so they start turning over cards. Oh, they've instantly found the Bandit King. Discard 2 cards from your backpack and end your go. Next player's go, and so on. And you keep playing until all the cards in the forest have been turned over, and then everyone adds up their points, and you can see who's the winner. Some of the really great cards you want to find, he says, instantly turning on over. What were the chances? Are cards like the helmet and the sword. These are equipment cards. Now you keep them with you, and you ignore the effect of 1 monster with the helmet, but your go still ends. So that will protect the things in your backpack, and no monster on this round will be able to take anything from you. Now that makes you a very, very dangerous adventurer in the game. The other players are going to have to take more risks to beat you. And the helmet is not discarded when used, so you keep it the whole game. There's also a sword that allows you to defeat monsters. I'm not going to be able to find these to order. I've genuinely just laid out a random set of creatures and treasure. Let's just go through them so you can have a look at the kinds of things that you'll find. Ooh, now here's a quest giver's card. You can see because it's got the gold background. Keep the Vagabond Princess in your backpack. If you end the game with the Crystal Compass or the Useful Later Potion, they each score double points. So the Vagabond Princess has come along with you to try and use your help to try and find the Crystal Compass or the Useful Later Potion. And there are a whole bunch of these characters in the Quest Givers expansion, and they might help you along the way. They are pretty cool. So what else have we got in the forest? We laid out pigeon eggs. The bow. Now this is what I was talking about. So if you have the bow, keep the bow in your backpack. At any time during your go, you may shoot one monster in the discard area and take their stolen items. End your go. The bow is not discarded when used. Another very powerful item. So there are 4 or 5 of these equipment items that have really strong effects. And if you get one, you're very lucky and you want to keep hold of it. What else have we got here? The Squirrel Prince. Oh, he's on the lookout for nuts or acorns. He's a like sketchy looking character, isn't he? The Squirrel Prince. Look at him. It's got all the charcoal burner. Charcoal burner's looking for sticks. He scored triple points. So we got the moss. 1 point. Oops. Horseshoes for 2 points. Oh, the Heart of the Forest at 10 points. That's another quite mysterious card. That is definitely one of Rory's inventions, the inventor of the game. Yeah, the Heart of the Forest, like it's got trees, got eyes, and very cool. What else have we got here? The map. Another piece of equipment. Keep the map in your backpack. Discard the map during your go to turn over 2 cards and choose one. Replace the other face down and keep adventuring if allowed. A Hungry Ghost. The Hungry Ghost is the counterpart to the Thieving Boggart. The Hungry Ghost, the player to your left selects 1 card in your backpack for the ghost to steal. So that's a quick run through of the game. Once all the cards have been turned over, you simply count up who's got the most, and the person with the most wins. Now, and you've got 2 ways you can to go once you played 1 game. You can just play another round and you score 1 point for winning each round, or you can tally up your scores if you want to and keep a track of how many points you've made across several rounds. And that's absolutely fine to do both ways. That's The Forest Dragon by Rory, age 9. Look at the pack there, and you can get it on our web store at handiwork.games, or you can get it in selected retailers. Great stuff. Thanks for watching. Oh, I should say, if you have any problems at all playing the game, then please do drop me an email. We have our website address on the back of the rule sheet, just there, Handiwork Games. If you scan this QR code, you'll also be taken to Handiwork Games. Drop me an email through the site if you have any problems understanding the rules, and we will do our best to explain it to you. Hopefully you won't have any problems. It's a nice, easy game to pick up and play, and it's a lot of fun and quite addictive. I hope you enjoy it.